Hello and welcome back to West Bromwich West Railway. Today I'm going to talk about a few updates that I've made to my scenery here and maybe one or two pickups that I've made. As you can see, sort of like right here, so when I last did an update, I'd only done grass up to like the outer edges of this middle line that I have here. And now I've done the grass in the middle, a bit of this little section here, and a little bit more, and even a little bit of ballasting in a couple of different spots. So I sort of bring it down a little bit, sort of look at the level here. Put a lot more trees in to the scenery. There are a few rocks in there too, so I put a few rocks around the mountain there to sort of give it that more like rugged feel. I did put a load more trees in lots of different spots too. So this area, like ultimately, I would really like it to be really densely wooded eventually. But obviously, buying all the trees becomes quite expensive. So at the moment, I'm just sort of buying them from time to time and then just filling little areas in. Yeah, like I said here, I did a little bit of ballasting, just sort of like messing around with it a little bit here. Probably we'll do like a little bit more here, and then the intention is to have like a farm on this side of it, on this side of this area. So I'm just sort of waiting, sort of looking for a good model that I like, and that is the plan with that. Let me just pause with these trains here. So I did put a little bit of a road in, which isn't finished, but I do have this like road that runs here and then along. I have an intention to sort of like wrap it around here a little bit and then potentially have it sort of disappear into a tunnel. That's kind of like the aim with that. I don't have any of these buildings glued down or anything, so they're going to move at some point. What else have I done? I have picked up like several different like engines and trains since I actually did an update video. Sort of come over to this. I got this Sands of Iowa hopper here. I'm really happy with. Bought that off eBay, and it's so smooth and it looks really good. Just popped it onto the end of my Iowa interstate there. I don't know if I actually had the Amtrak last time I did an update, but there is the Amtrak engine. It's a Kato. It actually runs really smoothly, and I'm really enjoying having that on the line. I did do a little bit more ballasting right here. Again, I'm probably going to ballast like around the outside of it and in that gap, and probably here too, and just make this like one big ballasted like yard area. That's kind of like the intention, but like I said, just kind of like messing around with it at the moment. Anything else? Yeah, this little tunnel thing, I don't know if it'll stay there. I picked it up for really cheap, and it's just kind of sitting on the layout at the moment. But my intention is to ultimately do something else with it. I also did pick up this. I have this engine here, this Regional Transportation Authority engine that I picked up really cheap off. It's kind of a funny story. I found it really cheap off of eBay by accident, because I thought it said N scale in the description, but it ended up being HO, and I just decided to keep it because it was like only paid like $20 for it. And so then I decided to buy some reversing HO scale track to run it on. So the plan is, like, ultimately with this is to put it up here. I have like a shelf. Whoops, I'm gonna shut my camera. There is a shelf up here, but it's not deep enough with the curves in it. So the plan is to nail a shelf to those pieces of wood that you see, and then that sits a little deeper, and then so, because this is a 8-foot track, so it'll be an 8-foot track running across the back there, and so it'll look kind of cool, like an HO scale train just running back and forth above my N scale. But for now, yeah, like it just kind of sits on here, and like I said, it's kind of cool, just a little extra. I just wanted to like run this little train, and if I wanted to get like maybe something else, I could eventually, and I could just have it running back and forth up there. I don't have the room like to really run like a big HO scale railway, which would be lovely if I could. I've got 2 kids and I've got one on the way, so really having effectively 3 children, it's not fair to like take up all the garage space. So that's why I settled with the N scale, and it is an 8x4 railway, which I'm really enjoying actually. If there's anything that you guys think that I should be doing or could do better, I'd love to hear some feedback. Like I said, I know very little about the modelling world. I'm still really learning, so if you have anything else that you'd like to add or share, let me know. But as I feel like in just the space of like 6 weeks, because about 8 weeks ago I literally had nothing, and this is how far I've got in about 8 weeks, from literally 0 trains to this point. And I did work like a second summer job to sort of fund vast quantities of this. So let me know in the comment section beneath what you think so far, and now I'll probably just cut to a few videos of the trains passing by. Thanks.